Here's our ID.4. We love it.
Why did we go EV? It's like, how could you not go EV when that technology was there and available? You know, one of the things that's always been a driving force in a lot of decisions that we make is how can we make the best choice possible given the current situation or circumstances, energy use. You know, we think about that in terms of like a house and stuff like that, but who wants to burn oil? I mean, what about burning oil is good? You know, we had the opportunity of having, you know, a gas vehicle and an EV. So we could make that choice, like, does the EV work for this driving or does it work for that driving? So we always had that gas car available to us. Since then, the EVs have come quite a long way and the range is quite a bit different.
Anxiety, I think it's important to recognize that the EV will handle 99% of your driving needs with no worry at all. And if you're going on that road trip, like we are next week, we're going on a 2-week road trip in the EV, you know, you do have to take time to just plan it out a little bit, but you know, when you get the quiet drive of it is great. It's so smooth to drive. And then for those moments when you want some get up and go, I mean, that ID.4 has a lot of get up and go. We used to have, the gas car that we traded it in for was a GTI, and we both enjoyed driving that. And so this, I feel like you're not missing anything.
My truck is faster 0 to 60 than my gasoline GTI. It can't be lost is the savings. So one of the things is, one of the things I like about driving an EV is not having to do so much of that maintenance that you have, you know, and it's not just oil changes, but you have a, you know, in a mechanical engine that we're accustomed to, there are just so many things that over time wear and break down and need to be worked on. The EVs technologically are actually quite simple. So that reduced amount of work, you know, I like that because there's less work for me to do maintaining, but it costs me less in terms of maintaining a vehicle. You know, we just...
Well, I kind of want to say, you know, we're in a climate crisis, people. So do you want to be looking forward or do you want to bury your head in the sand? The technology is there for the electric vehicles. They are awesome to drive. They are simple, easy to operate and maintain, and it's really not that complicated. You know, so I'd say go for it. Here's our ID.4. We love it. This is our VW ID.4 Pro S. It's all-wheel drive. It is fantastic. It has this control panel with everything you would want and more on it. I particularly like to hit the button for the heated seat and the heated steering wheel in the winter. And
in the winter?
Well, I swim in the ocean every day, so whenever I come home, I'm in the heated seat and the heated steering wheel. One of the things I love about this car is that it has massage seats. That was a super delight. It was a treat. Tim actually surprised me with this car. I had no idea we were getting it. And it was a very pleasant surprise.
Our F-150 Lightning, and as you can tell from the mud that's on it, that it is a work truck.
So Tim no longer stores all this stuff in the back seat, and our daughter and our dog have to move around it.
Yeah, so I keep my general toolbox in there, as well as whatever tools I need for the particular job I'm working on. There's a lot of things that I really like about this truck. It's not significantly different from a modern gas truck in terms of its interior and features, but one of the things besides the front I really like is the one pedal driving. So I find in this car the one pedal driving is so great that I very rarely actually use the brake pedal. And another feature of this vehicle that is really awesome is that it's got they call it Pro Power on board, and you have electrical outlets, including a 220 outlet in the bed, as well as some outlets in the front. And I don't have electricity on the farm, so this gives me the ability to run tools that require electricity, and it does make a huge difference. I mean, I had a generator, but that was obnoxious to use, and when I'm using power over a long period of time, just having the noise of that constantly grows weary over time. But now I can just drive this around wherever I need the power. I've got it, and that's really a pretty significant benefit.